Hey PumpTalk Nation, get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of the stories that are dominating the headlines and shaping our world. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we, bringing you the absolute must-know updates before anyone else. We've got tales of incredible human resilience against all odds, including one woman who is absolutely crushing expectations in her fight for life, continuing a tradition that means the world to her even after facing immense challenges. This is a story of pure grit and determination that will inspire you. Then, we delve into the profound historical reflections that echo through time, remembering a remarkable figure who survived one of history's darkest chapters. His story is a powerful testament to the human spirit and a crucial reminder of the past. And that's not all. We're also looking at critical developments that demand your attention, including serious allegations surfacing regarding the handling of past injustices and a groundbreaking exhibit preserving a vital historical narrative. Stick around, because you won't want to miss a single second of what's making waves today. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you never miss an update. Against all odds, a survivor's unyielding spirit. Witness a truly remarkable display of human resilience and determination. This is the story of a cancer survivor who is not only defying the odds, but is also deeply committed to a cause that fuels her fight for life, demonstrating an extraordinary spirit in the face of overwhelming adversity. In 2015, Claire Firrell's life took an unexpected and challenging turn when a routine colonoscopy revealed a massive tumor blocking her colon, leading to a diagnosis of colorectal cancer. This news sent shockwaves through her life, especially as a single mother of 3. Initially, after surgery and chemotherapy, it seemed she had conquered the disease. However, the battle was far from over. In April 2018, the cancer returned, more aggressive this time, having spread throughout her body. Her oncologist at Cleveland Clinic delivered a stark prognosis, estimating her chances of long-term survival at less than 5%. Yet, Firrell's response was one of unwavering resolve. 5%, someone's gotta be in that 5%. Might as well be me. Nearly 7 years and almost 200 rounds of chemotherapy later, Firrell has not only survived but thrived, rewriting her own timeline. She has undergone multiple surgeries and radiation treatments, but instead of letting her diagnosis dictate her life, she has embraced it with a passion for living. Her daily life is filled with simple joys, from short walks with her dog to lunches with friends, activities many take for granted. She also prioritized creating lasting memories with her children, including a recent trip to Alaska. This zest for life is a testament to her strength and her refusal to be defined by her illness. Throughout her arduous journey, Firrell has maintained an unwavering commitment to VeloSano, Cleveland Clinic's annual bike ride dedicated to raising funds for cancer research. She deeply believes in the cause, stating, "It's a brilliant model that every penny goes to research, and now more than ever, we really need that." Her personal philosophy on participating is simple yet powerful. "We can't solve world peace, but I can do this, so I'm gonna do it." Her oncologist, Dr. Alok Khurana, who has treated her for nearly a decade, describes Firrell as an extraordinary example of how adversity can reveal character. He notes the significant advancements in cancer research, with the number of treatment options for colorectal cancer exploding since the turn of the millennium, offering hope for future patients. Firrell's son, Patrick, shares how his mother's battle has put his own challenges into perspective, calling her stubborn in the best possible way for her fierce determination. The emotional impact of her journey on her family and her medical team at Cleveland Clinic is palpable, highlighting the deep connections forged through shared struggle and unwavering support. Community reactions have been overwhelmingly positive, with many inspired by Claire's tenacity and her dedication to VeloSano. Social media has buzzed with support, calling her a true warrior and an inspiration. Analysts point to her story as a powerful example of patient advocacy and the importance of continued funding for cancer research. But what happens when the fight for justice faces systemic obstacles? We'll explore the disturbing allegations against a top official and the voices of those demanding accountability next. A legacy remembered, the life of a Holocaust survivor. Step into a powerful new exhibit that uses cutting-edge technology to preserve the voice and story of a Holocaust survivor, ensuring that history's most harrowing chapter is never forgotten. At the Cincinnati Holocaust and Humanity Center, a groundbreaking exhibit has opened its doors, allowing visitors to engage directly with the life and experiences of Holocaust survivor Dr. Al Miller. This innovative display aims to preserve his legacy and educate future generations by bringing his story to life in a deeply personal and interactive way. The exhibit features meticulously curated recorded clips of Dr. Miller responding to a wide range of questions, compiled to narrate his journey when he was alive. Jackie Congito, CEO of the Nancy and David Wolf Holocaust and Humanity Center, emphasized the exhibit's significance, stating, "It's really amazing to preserve that interactivity long after the person who has lived it is gone." The technological aspect of this exhibit is particularly noteworthy, designed to bridge the generational gap and engage younger audiences who are digital natives. Congito explained that the exhibit incorporates an adaptive AI algorithm. This system learns as visitors ask questions, intelligently sourcing Dr. Miller's real answers to provide a dynamic and personalized experience. This approach ensures that the survivor's voice and testimony remain accessible and impactful, even in his absence. Dr. Miller's son, Fred, expressed profound relief and gratitude, knowing that the integrity of his father's stories and the historical truth of the Holocaust are being preserved for posterity. He highlighted the critical importance of such efforts in combating the rising tide of Holocaust denial and minimization. "More and more people are denying what happened or they minimize what happened," Fred Miller stated. "And this museum serves as a reminder and serves as an education for people to see that the Holocaust really did happen and not that it just did happen, but what happened. How the Jews were expelled, and how the Jews were sent to concentration camps, and how the Jews were exterminated." In addition to this pioneering exhibit, the Holocaust and Humanity Center is hosting a series of commemorative events this weekend. These include 1940s Day and the Liberation Ball, celebrations designed to honor resilience, mark liberation, and remember the millions affected by the Holocaust, coinciding with the commemoration of the end of World War II. These events further underscore the center's commitment to Holocaust education and remembrance, ensuring that the lessons of history are passed down and understood by all. The exhibit has garnered significant attention and praise from historians and educators alike, who hail it as a vital tool in Holocaust education. Public reaction has been deeply moved, with many visitors sharing their emotional responses to the interactive experience. The use of AI is seen by tech analysts as a forward-thinking approach to museum engagement, potentially setting a new standard for preserving personal histories. But not all historical justice is being preserved. In New Hampshire, survivors are raising alarms. We'll examine the serious accusations leveled against an attorney general and the fight for accountability next. Survivors speak out, allegations against top prosecutor. An urgent call is being made by survivors of profound abuse to reject the reappointment of a key legal official, citing a pattern of broken promises and a perceived failure to prioritize victim justice. Survivors of the Sununu Youth Detention Center, YDC, sexual abuse scandal are formally urging the Executive Council to reject the reappointment of Attorney General John Formella, asserting that his tenure has been marked by repeated violations of their trust. In a strongly worded letter sent to the Executive Council, several YDC survivors detailed their concerns, arguing that Formella's record over the past 4 years is disqualifying for continued leadership of the state's Department of Justice. The letter directly challenges Governor Kelly Ayotte's assertion that the nomination will protect victims, stating, "Survivors know otherwise." The record under Mr. Formella shows that he has put the state's financial interests and institutions far above the suffering of the survivors, who are left with delay, denial, and broken promises. Formella's renomination is now before the Executive Council, a 5-member body responsible for the final decision. The survivors implore the council members to thoroughly examine Formella's handling of the YDC cases, emphasizing the decades survivors have waited for justice. Survivors have waited decades for justice, and the way the Attorney General's office has responded under his leadership must be part of your deliberation, the letter implores. The survivors' opposition is based on three primary arguments. Firstly, they criticize Formella for failing to prosecute the hundreds of alleged abusers named in civil lawsuits. While Formella's predecessor initiated a YDC task force that led to indictments against 11 defendants, the survivors claim the investigation and prosecution have since slowed dramatically and been lackluster. They point to cases being dismissed, stalled, or where alleged abusers died before trial, with one individual deemed incompetent after Formella's office allegedly fought to block his deposition. These delays, they argue, have prolonged the trauma for survivors while their abusers remain unpunished. Secondly, the survivors condemn the Attorney General's office for its aggressive defense tactics in civil trials, which they describe as re-traumatizing. They are particularly critical of the office's attempt to significantly reduce a $38 million jury award granted to survivor David Meehan, who testified that the state was liable for the sexual assaults he endured as a child. Despite the jury's verdict, Formella's DOJ is appealing the decision, seeking to reduce the award to $475,000. The survivors cite this as evidence of the office's lack of humility and its focus on minimizing financial payouts over acknowledging the harm caused. Thirdly, the survivors express deep dissatisfaction with Formella's administration of the YDC Settlement Fund. Changes made to the fund's operating rules, pushed through by Governor Ayotte's administration after initial agreements with survivor lawyers, have allegedly stripped the fund administrator of independence and granted Formella veto power over settlements. Survivors feel this move has compromised the fund's impartiality and amounts to further betrayal. Formella's office and Governor Ayotte's office declined to comment on the allegations. Several executive counselors also did not respond to requests for comment. The YDC survivors maintain that New Hampshire deserves an Attorney General who demonstrates urgency, compassion, and integrity in addressing this dark chapter of the state's history. Michael Gilpatrick, one of the survivors, reiterated their commitment to fighting for accountability, expressing shame and upset over the handling of the settlement fund and questioning how perpetrators can be involved in the justice process. From legal battles to living history, the way we preserve and learn from the past is evolving. We'll show you a fascinating new exhibit that's bringing a vital historical narrative to life using advanced technology. Preserving Voices, AI exhibit honors Holocaust survivor. A groundbreaking museum exhibit is using artificial intelligence to allow visitors to interact with the recorded memories of a Holocaust survivor, ensuring his story resonates for generations to come. Cincinnati's Holocaust and Humanity Center has unveiled a unique exhibit designed to keep the powerful life story of Holocaust survivor Dr. Al Miller alive and accessible. This innovative display goes beyond traditional methods by using advanced technology to create an interactive experience, allowing visitors to hear Dr. Miller recount his experiences as if he were present. The center's CEO, Jackie Congito, highlighted the profound impact of this approach, stating, "It's really amazing to preserve that interactivity long after the person who has lived it is gone." The exhibit features a curated collection of Dr. Miller's recorded responses to a vast array of questions, carefully selected to provide a comprehensive narrative of his life and his harrowing experiences during the Holocaust. What sets this exhibit apart is its integration of artificial intelligence. Congito explained that the AI component utilizes an adaptive algorithm, meaning it learns and refines its responses based on the questions posed by visitors. This dynamic system intelligently sources Dr. Miller's actual recorded answers, creating a personalized and deeply engaging interaction for each visitor. This technological leap is specifically designed to capture the attention of younger generations who are accustomed to digital learning environments. Fred Miller, Dr. Miller's son, expressed his deep gratitude and relief that his father's testimony and the historical truth of the Holocaust are being preserved with such integrity. He emphasized the critical role of such exhibits in combating historical revisionism and denial. More and more people are denying what happened or they minimize what happened, Fred Miller remarked. And this museum serves as a reminder and serves as an education for people to see that the Holocaust really did happen, and not that it just did happen, but what happened. How the Jews were expelled, and how the Jews were sent to concentration camps, and how the Jews were exterminated. The exhibit serves not only as a memorial, but also as a crucial educational tool, reinforcing the reality and horrors of the Holocaust. Beyond the interactive display, the Holocaust and Humanity Center is hosting a series of events this weekend, including 1940s Day and the Liberation Ball. These events are planned to celebrate resilience, commemorate liberation, and honor the memory of those who suffered and perished, marking the end of World War II. These activities further amplify the center's mission to educate the public and ensure that the lessons learned from this dark period in history are never forgotten. The use of AI in preserving personal histories is being hailed by museum professionals and technologists as a significant advancement in making historical accounts more relatable and impactful for contemporary audiences. Public reaction to the exhibit has been overwhelmingly positive, with many visitors describing the experience as profoundly moving and educational. Educators are particularly enthusiastic about its potential to bring history to life for students. Tech analysts are watching closely, noting how this innovative approach could influence future museum exhibits focused on personal testimony and historical preservation. From the fight for justice to the fight for life, these stories show the incredible strength of the human spirit. Join us after the break for a lightning recap of today's top stories. And that's a wrap on today's must-know updates. We heard about a survivor's incredible fight against cancer and her dedication to research, remembered a Holocaust survivor through a powerful new exhibit, and learned about serious allegations impacting survivors of past abuse. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to PumpTalk News for more, hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.